Welcome to the Bitcoin Globe, day 1141, where we're counting the days down until the next Bitcoin halving. We're at new all-time highs for Bitcoin. We are at new highs again. The past 4 or 5 videos that I made, we've been at new all-time highs. Now, that's not to say we're going to continue reaching all-time new highs. Yes, we are. But, and just Bitcoin could go down just as quickly as it's going up. But considering all the positive developments, it doesn't seem likely. It could definitely happen. Bitcoin could go down just as quickly as it's come up, if not quicker. So be very careful. With that said, there's a lot of positive developments. I was checking CoinMarketCap today, and Bitcoin was actually like 1850 on CoinMarketCap today, but it was still like 1750 on Coinbase. So I went into it. As somebody commented, you go into it and you click on Bitcoin and you can see all the different exchanges, how much Bitcoin's trading at all the different exchanges. And it looked like in Korea, it was actually trading for the most on that exchange. It was almost $2,000 in Korea on some of these exchanges, and pretty high volume on these exchanges. So I don't know what's cooking in Korea, but I know some stuff's cooking in Japan where they have some kind of new interest. Like if you keep your Bitcoin in an account, you earn, I forgot the numbers, but it was a decent amount. If you put 10 Bitcoins in for like 6 months, you're going to earn 0.07 Bitcoin, which doesn't seem like much considering you're putting in 10 Bitcoins. But if you're just holding on to Bitcoins that they're doing nothing, you might as well earn interest with that Bitcoin, earn some passive income with that Bitcoin, earn some more Bitcoin with that Bitcoin. You might as well if you're not doing anything with it. If you're holding on for the long term and there's a safe, there's no exchanges that are totally safe, although Gemini's doing well, Coinbase is doing well, and who knows, maybe they never will be hacked, have a major hack. But obviously you want to keep some of it in cold storage. I'm actually more paranoid about keeping my Bitcoin into cold storage than I am on the exchanges, because it seems like with my ledger, I have the ledger, that in itself is not easy to hack. But if you find my piece of paper that has my secret, my private key on it, then you have all my Bitcoins. So all you would have to do is break in my house, dig through my stuff, and find my paper. So I haven't been keeping too much on my ledger because of that. It just seems too easy to get that Bitcoin. I don't have much Bitcoin. It's not even worth breaking. Well, if one Bitcoin goes up to $20,000, $100,000, then maybe it's worth it to break in and try to find that piece of paper. But I'm probably not going to even keep much on my ledger. What is the safest way to keep your Bitcoin safe? As it increases in value, the safety of it becomes, and the security of it becomes ever more paramount. If it was $20,000 right now, are you going to keep it in the same exchange that you have it in now? Are you going to move it? What is the safest way to keep your Bitcoin? It's a very difficult question. I don't trust the backup on the ledger. Maybe if I wrote it, I don't even know how to keep that safe. I'm going to put more thought into how I'm going to keep my one Bitcoin safe until 2020. I need the best security for that one Bitcoin till the year 2020, which is we're going to have the next Bitcoin halving around June 24th, 2020. That's the time the next halving reward cut. So that'll be sweet. Japan's offering interest rates. Korea's dominating on the price, over 2,000 already in Korea, it looks like, on some of the major exchanges. I'm not sure if that's corrected at all. The news is just ecstatically positive. It's doing really well, and I'm excited to sit here and bear witness of it. I love checking the Bitcoin news. I love seeing what's going on in the Bitcoin space. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the ride. Oh yeah, all coins are starting to bleed back into Bitcoin. You can see pictures of that. Look at CoinMarketCap. All the altcoins are looking negative. Bitcoin's on the positive. Is that trend going to continue? I think it is. I really do think that these altcoins are over Ripple. Unless banks are just buying Ripple, and then I don't even know what's the point of buying Ripple other than to make quick profit. But I think that time to make quick profit with Ripple is over. Even Ethereum's kind of sinking down. Dash will probably sink back down. These are just my predictions. It's time to get back into Bitcoin. Man, if it was upgraded, if Bitcoin was upgraded a bit with just SegWit or something else, I think it would help a lot. A lot of people think it would double the price. It'd probably do more than that. Just to have I've still not had any transactional problem with Bitcoin. And I don't use it every day, but I use it a few times a week, just moving around Bitcoin and whatnot. And I've never had a problem. I've had one problem, and that was a long time ago, and that was more my fault than anything. Now I have not had any problems. Maybe I'm paying more for transaction fees, but it's not like noticeably more for what I'm doing. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned for the next day. I hope you guys have a great day. Feel free to like the video. I do have some small parlays down for the UFC coming up. I feel like it's a sure thing, at least 80%. I have Rodriguez winning over Frankie Edgar, Stipe winning over the other guy, I forgot his name, and I parlayed that. And I do think Pettis will beat Cejudo, but that one's a bit more risky. I think Rodriguez is pretty much 90% and Stipe is 90%, so you can parlay those together to make some Bitcoin. If you do that, use my Nitrogen account below. If you're willing to use my Nitrogen affiliate, I will send some Bitcoin to your Nitrogen account. The only stipulation with that is you have to play a few hands of blackjack. So I will send you free money to gamble with. It's not gonna be much, and all you have to do is gamble with it a few times. I just want to see how the affiliate works more than anything, to see if it's working as intended. So I'll send you free Bitcoin to your Nitrogen user, and you have to play one hand. You don't have to, but that's the stipulation for me doing this, is you play one or two hands of blackjack, and then you can do whatever you want with it. If you win, put it onto Stipe and Rodriguez to increase your Bitcoin. Try to always increase your Bitcoin holdings in a safe way. Don't risk much. Be prepared for the drops. Buy the dips. This is the wisdom. It seems like we're moving away from buy the dips to just buy right now because the price is going up and we're reaching all-time highs. But it probably will correct. Maybe it will correct. Now, could be a good time to pick up some more Bitcoin. Who knows? We're in this together day by day. That's it. Bye.